What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 315 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the mech of mystery, Chris Montalbano.
I'm back to farming, baby.
We got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
Again!
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
52 pickup, it's raining cards.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about bowling, the Fantastic Four, Atlanta-based superheroes, Windows 12, and AI social media profiles. All right, so Jalen, you're 3 wins into Belatro. I'm 3 wins into Belatro.
No, I'm 4 wins into
You're
Belatro.
4 wins. What 4 do you have?
Get it right.
The first 4. Literally the first 4 decks. Red, blue, gold, green. First
You've
4.
been
I'm
doing the high contrast cards, because that has been my savior playing on Steam Deck.
I do not have high contrast cards on. I do have them
high contrast
customized.
cards
So I
on.
have like a Cyberpunk suit. I have a Slay the Spire suit. Yada 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 yada. But I don't use high contrast cards.
I got them both on. So
Yeah, I have, I think, Vampire Survivors, Dave the Diver, Among Us, and I'm trying to think what the other one is. Shovel Knight. Those
I
are
have
the 4 that I have equipped.
I have Cyberpunk, Divinity, Original Sin 2, Slay the Spire, and 1000 X Resist.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
is that on
I have
PlayStation?
Stardew Valley, Cyberpunk, Slay the Spire, and Cult of the Lamb.
I do not know if 1000 X Resist is actually on PlayStation.
No, it's just on Switch and I think PC. Because I was gonna get it, but I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna get this on Switch because I'm not gonna play my Switch.
Fair.
Not that I have anything against my Switch, I just legitimately haven't turned that shit on in months.
Make sure your battery's not swollen like your 3DS.
It probably
Heck, I
is.
think that's what happened to my MacBook. I haven't turned it on long enough. The battery just don't work. So remember, turn on your tech.
Or take the battery out.
It's a lot of work
It's a
for the
lot of
Switch
Oh yeah, for the Switch it would be work.
because it's not even a regular like
I was thinking 3DS.
Philip, but
Damn, we
and
don't got Philip.
PSP.
we ain't got. It's not a regular Phillips head screw that you got to use.
Now you got me wondering.
It's like it's 3 prong. It's like 3 prongs and not 4.
No, you're looking at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bottom.
Mine are 2 Phillips heads. Like, probably take these screws out right now.
Do it.
Oh, the 3.
Oh, the
prongs are
very
on the
bottom.
back.
Yeah, the
I
back.
see what
Yeah,
you're talking about.
that's crazy. I fix it.
Right, yeah. Honestly, I know that I don't currently have a 3-prong, but I have had a 3-prong screwdriver in the past. But while we're talking about switches, I used my Switch to do the 5-star shiny terror raid I was talking about when we recorded last. Did that, got a shiny
Got it.
Rayquaza with Dragon Terra type
Nice.
with me as the original trainer in a luxury ball because it matches.
Mm.
I mean, you're being fancy.
Yeah.
Had to put the Rayquaza in a Royce.
Yeah, I had to.
It's pretty sick.
This is going to be like one of the Pokemon that goes forward and gets regularly used, that other than like my starters or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those will come out of retirement every once in a while when I need to really rough something up. Especially my Cinderace. My Cinderace is a monster. That was the one I was streaming, and everybody's like, "Your moveset's terrible. Go put these moves on it." And it was like, "Oh, okay." And I went and I put the moves, and it bodied the rest of the entire game without breaking a sweat.
Damn.
Which game was this?
Sword.
Sword. Damn, what moves did you have on it? Double
Right.
kick?
Yeah, probably double kick was.
Growl.
No, definitely not growl. It was like Ember, flamethrower.
Wait, why do you have
Pyro
Ember and Flamethrower?
See? It was just whatever came across, it would just replace whatever had the next lowest power. So like Ember was probably the lowest power move, but it was still more power than pretty much all the other moves like in like the default move pool
Yeah.
without using TMs and stuff. So like
When
I
did
mean, you
your
got
ace get
flamethrower.
fucking?
Yeah. And flamethrower's hit rate is what, 80?
I mean, I understand the PP is lower, but you know how much
Who cares
PP do
about
you really
PP
need?
when they're dead?
Yeah, flamethrower hits like a goddamn train.
right.
Wait, you get flame charge at 19 though. It's like, why do you still have Ember if you have flame charge?
I probably had flame charge. I don't. This is Sword. How many years ago was this Pokemon playthrough? I just know that now
Fair
the
question.
Cinderace is good.
Heck, why did you have Ember when you had Pyro Ball?
I definitely
That's your
had.
best fire.
Oh,
That's your best fire
Pyro
type
Ball
move.
was.
That's the
Yeah.
only
It was
fire type
probably
move you need.
Flame Charge, Pyro Ball, Flamethrower, and it's like, all right, I can get rid of Flame Charge and Flamethrower, and just keep Pyro Ball as my dedicated fire move, and like, you have a bunch of different other types of moves for coverage.
Yeah, I was like, that's 3 fire moves. Fireball was broken.
Yeah, Pyro
It's a
Ball.
stab too.
I need
Yeah. Yeah.
Cinderaces to be able to get that legacy move. But now that Sprigatito is Community Day and its fully evolved form will have Frenzy Plant,
Oh.
yeah, they get the legacy moves on the Community Day. And now that I'm starting to like focus on that,
Yeah.
which means we're going to get a Cinderace with Blast Burn, which probably might be better than Pyro Ball.
Yeah. I'd be here for that community day.
Right. I did just receive an important update that my package is unable to be delivered. So I'm going to have to follow up with them by messaging them back and giving them my personal information so that I can get my package that I didn't know I ordered so it can be delivered.
Heard.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how that works.
Right.
Your
Right.
package
sounds
can't be delivered.
Reasonable.
With a
Please give
from
me
a
all
number
your
with
personal.
with a country code attached to it. Like, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
I would like to say, in my recent run of Balatro, I've been handed basically a free win as long as I don't fumble. I opened a
Proceeds to fumble.
proceeds to fumble terribly. I got a tarot card pack with the Soul Spectral card in it, which gives you a legendary Joker. The one I got disables boss blinds. No bullshit. Disables them.
A card like that exists?
Yes.
Legendary Joker. Like there's a trophy for
It's called
finding
Chicot.
a legendary
Called
Joker.
what?
Chicot. CHICOT.
CHICOT.
Damn. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Did you fumble? what's going on?
I have not fumbled as of yet.
We're gonna
I
continue.
just got it.
We're gonna need the continuous updates and play by
Skills
play.
that immediately turned to shit. And you're just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna change my build.
Hey, it might be like bowling.
Can't lose, I'm gonna
It might be like my last adventure bowling. Things started off pretty well, then I fucked up, still won in the end. Comeback of the year.
I did the opposite. I did very good the first 2 rounds and then completely fumbled and forgot how to bowl the last round and lost.
I'm pretty consistent at bowling. I'm ass all the way through.
I think
I'm inconsistent. Sometimes I'm decent, and sometimes I'm like actually like.
All right.
If
Like
we're-
I may get like a strike or a spare, but I may
Yeah.
also get 2 gutter balls. Like you
Yeah.
don't know. Like I'm
I-
consistently ass through my inconsistent
I'm
bowling
at least
ability.
gonna hit one. I
yeah,
feel like that's
Nah.
I think
100% at least 1 point.
I like start off with no confidence and that makes me play better, and then I get more confident on the second round and I play better than the first round.
Taken
And then
out
by the
your
third
own
round-
hubris.
Yeah, and then by the third round I have like too much confidence that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna switch things up like I know what I'm doing, and then just like
It's this other ball right here.
gutter ball every single round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the only thing I'm worse at than bowling is fucking Top Golf.
I've never
I'm
been to
awful
a
at Top Golf. I am awful.
This is gonna sound a little ignorant. Don't you just hit the ball?
Yes.
So it's just a giant driving range.
Yes.
Yes.
With
Okay.
a couple specified zones for extra points.
Ooh.
Well, that's your.
How do you keep
Yeah,
point?
that's a
won't
driving
forget.
range. That sounds
But yeah, like how do you keep points?
they
What
try
do you
to
mean how
make
you
for
it
you?
like lasers and
Oh.
shit.
Yeah. So each time you go up on your turn, you knock that motherfucker out there, and it tracks the ball, and it goes in the hole. You get the points for it. If not, it's not a perfect science. I've seen it not do the thing, or put your ball somewhere else. So yeah, it's there. It has a Sonic crossover too.
Yep. We could totally go for the Sonic crossovers.
I'm down to, I mean, yeah, sure. I'm down to go hit some golf balls.
Right?
And
It's
be
like
Sonic.
bowling. It's like you're not out there,
So the game has been fumbled.
God damn it. How?
Got hoed on the draws. Got hoed on the draws. I've never saw it like just that's been the story of me playing with the black deck. It's just my draws during the simple blinds have been so god awful.
Not good playing with the
Oh
black deck.
man.
Right. Like all I need is like it's painful.
Apparently, I need to use the yellow deck.
That's the one that.
I don't think I've tried it yet.
That's
The
the one
money
that
deck,
I
right?
haven't. Yeah.
It gives you a
Well-
lot of money. Bankroll your wins.
I'll lose with a lot of money in the bank. Like, after spending a lot of money.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
mean, wait,
all you gotta do
really?
is
Like,
re-roll your
every
special
voucher I come across is going, like, it's getting redeemed. All the
Are you
tarot
picking
cards,
up the
all the
scaling
packs.
jokers though? Are you picking up the scaling jokers or the ones that just start off high? Because what you need to do is you need to find the scaling ones early. The one that gives you a multiplier for every tarot, for every
Yeah, those would be
planet.
great. if
Those
I
are good.
could-
Ceremonial dagger, I have a love-hate relationship with the ceremonial dagger. If you can get that shit going right, it'll carry you through.
I have, so the most recent run, I had the one that you get for clearing a run without using 3 of a kind, and I had 2 different jokers that powered up pairs, and I had the one that got progressively more power the more times I played a hand. And I would
Yep, stargazing, my beloved.
play full houses just over and over, and like and then I had the voucher that let every time I opened a celestial pack it would have the card for my most played hand.
Yep.
So I just earth card back to back, leveled that up, and I made it really far. It was just I think the second to last boss just fucked my shit up.
It happens.
Yeah, it's Belatra.
It's literally Balatro. You'll have your multiplier set perfectly, and then you will not get any card you need. It is.
Damn.
You really gotta like.
It's fuck you.
No, this game is really much fuck you.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Jesus.
It just makes you come back because the vibe is so great in Balatro. It's like
Vibes don't lie.
I
It
need
is actually insane how hard this game fucks.
I need Fortnite to drop some more content, or 14 to drop some more content, or like one of these other like live service, like Marvel Rivals. I don't know. It's like I'll play it, but I'm not. It's like I just see that it just being Overwatch in a lot of ways.
It's just a game you play with your friends. When I feel like playing a game with y'all, I get up and be like, "Hey, Marvel Rivals."
I'm gonna be completely honest. That is 1,000% the point. It is just unabashedly Overwatch, and it's at this point is doing it better.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would count against it is like the levels, the level design, and like
And they're
getting the same map like back to back is like, bro, come the fuck on. Like I literally just defended the payload. Now I'm literally defending the payload again at the same exact place.
with the same exact character, with the same exact teammates on the same exact characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fighting against the same exact characters, getting dove by Iron Fist.
Getting Jeffed.
Getting sniped.
Well, actually, I don't care about Jeff anymore. I've actually learned the Jeff tech for when I play Cloak and Dagger, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, people aren't picking Jeff as much now, also.
Maybe they actually want to be good at the game?
In every game that I've played recently. And it's always
he's still definitely out there, but it's not as egregious as it once was.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like right before Marvel Rivals, I was in a 4-person Fortnite squad. And now every time I load it in Fortnite, those exact same people are online but playing Marvel Rivals.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Damn it, I had them.
Right. I had freed myself from solo play.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Tough to tie.
Yeah, no fork knife. No, they're on that Marvel Rivals. See, the problem with fork knife is you don't get to spend enough time staring at some premium African booty.
Oh man, I started playing Storm. I was like, you know what? Fuck meta.
What did I say?
Fuck metas, all right.
Well, this is the thing about Storm. Storm is turning into one of those characters where if you're in the low ranks, that Storm most likely does not know what she's doing. But if you're in the high rank, that Storm is actually very, very dangerous.
Yeah. Most of mine are, right there in the middle. The middle ranks of playing people who are in like gold and maybe platinum.
I have yet to play a single round of competitive.
I did 3 ranked matches because I was like, yeah, y'all, I haven't played ranked yet. And they're like, you know what? Let's do it. And then we proceeded to, I think we won 1, and the other 2 matches, they're like, my God, we're so sorry, Madrid. This never happens. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the worst fucking teammates. I was like, bro, this is like every match of Overwatch competitive that I've ever played. Like, and these 3 matches are just a microcosm of that.
I don't need 2/3 of my time. Look, they don't need to put a Horizon lunar colony equivalent in the game.
Yeah. I mean, even still, the matches weren't like super long or anything. But yeah, it just kind of sucked. One match, it was like, yo, we're about to lose. Like, we didn't capture the point to move the payload. Like, we might as well just throw this last one. We're not about to do anything successful at this point. We've already lost because our team is so bad.
So I don't think
one thing about ranked games is that your not actually playing against your opponents. You're playing against your own team, and how hard are they gonna tilt?
Yeah, and it's like there were the people insta locking support and then not giving us enough healing, right? There's the people who the whole team is already picked, right? There's just one slot left, and it's like we could use a tank. You know, just give us a tank. I'm sure you can guess what they picked. Hawkeye.
Duelist.
Hawkeye specifically.
Oh, of course.
Just to not hit. I'm like, this is hot. This is people like, all right, you would assemble the most perfect team. It's like, all right, we just need that one last thing and bring it all together. And motherfucker would pick Hanzo.
Some things never change.
Some things never change. And like, you know, it's one thing if they're fucking Hanzo or Hawkeye God and just hitting their shots. But
They
no,
weren't.
no, no. There was a point I was on support. I had more kills than both our duelists
That's
Wow.
crazy.
combined.
Wow.
Also, I respect them I respect them for saying they're not going to do roll Q. I very much respect that.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's
honestly,
part of what
2-2-2 is not always the answer.
Right, and also the characters are designed in a way that it's never the answer. Like, you can't go a bunch of tanks because Wolverine exists. You can't go a bunch of healers because Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Iron Fist exist.
And Venom.
And Psylocke.
And fucking Psylocke.
So
And Magic.
And Magic. There's a bunch of mobility
And Iron
as...
Man.
Actually, I don't seem to have as much of a problem.
And
with
Thor.
that
And Cap. And Hulk. Basically, if you're a character...
isn't a healer.
You're aiming for the strategist or the healer. Like that's just what it is.
I mean, in any
And
game,
it doesn't make sense to me that DPS will not be on their healer's ass to either help them out or get some fucking healing. Because you know, if you're right here, if you're in front of me, I literally cannot miss you.
see, it's because
Don't come
the average
stand to
player.
the side of me. Don't come stand behind me.
It's because
Don't
the average player wants
Like,
kills.
come find me.
The average player is there to fight. They're there for kills. They're not there to
Oh,
position
well,
You're
correctly.
going to get.
Guess what? There's always an Iron Fist on your ass. There's a
Right.
fight right there for you.
There's
Nah.
a squishy attacking
You
your
can go
healer
die.
at any given time. That as a tank, you can just go and swat and get a kill.
Right. Right.
So, I mean, if you're going for kills, being around the
Mhm.
healer is advantageous because somebody's always going to try and kill the healer.
True.
And your health will remain full.
Right. Hence
So
the
you know,
tank.
pro tip, and you know the ones that should be diving are the tanks because they can go in there, hold some anonymity. You know, we feed them heals, and then once shit gets too sticky, you burn some cooldowns. You just back that ass up, and then whoever's around not in position is gonna get picked off.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Quick maths.
So, by the time we recorded last time, which was like a few days ago, we now know that season 1 is coming in Marvel Rivals, and with it, it's bringing the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And
worst
my
kept secret.
theory, just judging by the emblem, is they're going to drop the entire Fantastic Four at once. And then they're gonna Blade has to happen because Blade was like the first character data mined, and the like icon is a vampire sword. So I'm like, you can't have this be your emblem and not have Blade.
Just
That would be
just the
sick,
fact
though.
that they're like, well, not the fact, but the possibility that they're just going to drop a cluster of characters at once is pretty dope.
Right. And also, no one knows where we're going with Datamon because if you were on the social medias like 4 days ago, they made it sound like Ultron was coming out next week.
Well, we know Ultron's like that's the thing with the data mines is
I think
they're
it's
not gonna
just
model these
the
characters.
information that they have. Like with Ultron, you saw his full character model, you saw his full kit. Same thing with Reed Richards. Like I knew he was pretty much next, like him and Thing, like they were like, all right, here's their full kit. This is what it looks like. This is the full character.
Here's the page that it comes up when you do the hero tip.
Yeah, and shit. Even with Sue, I legitimately didn't see anything about her, but I'm like, it would be weird if they, like, just did 2,
Especially
or
when
maybe
the-
even 3 of the Fantastic Four.
Right, especially when the main antagonist of Marvel Rivals is Doom. Like,
The
Like-
Fantastic Four aren't in Fortnite yet, and Doom has been a
it's because
major
Reed
threat.
Richards has better things to do. And Fortnite and Epic isn't brave enough to bring in Valeria and oh fuck, what's his name?
I know it's not Galactus, because Galactus has been there as well, and the Silver Surfer. Both of them have been in Fortnite.
Franklin. My boy
That's-
The
Franklin.
turtle?
Is
What?
that the robot?
Franklin is not a turtle. I know that reference, Madrid. Franklin is not a turtle.
Franklin is a turtle.
Franklin is not okay.
He
The
helped us
Franklin
breathe.
I'm talking about is not a turtle.
Okay, that's
Is that their kid?
Yeah, that's their first son. Both the 2 characters I named are the kids.
I don't play with no damn kids.
Well, yeah,
What's the
Franklin
kid?
looks like he's going to be part of the movie, which I'm honestly super stoked for this MCU Fantastic Four.
You know what? I'm in because it's the Fantastic Four. I'm going to be 100 with you. They're like, out of like the Marvel comic list, I think Fantastic Four ranks like 3, 4 for me. No, it ranks at number 4 exactly. Yeah.
That's it. Fantastic Four, number 4.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see it. I love me some Fantastic Four.
Yeah, seems like in the next couple days we're gonna get like the actual trailer, because first it like promotional image leaked, and then they like actually did the promo image for the trailer. So I wouldn't be surprised if the trailer leaks.
And they keep dropping holiday cards. There's like 2 or 3 different versions of a Fantastic Four holiday card since they announced this movie.
Oh, I'm talking about Rivals.
Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a late holiday card. That's what that family does.
I haven't seen shit about the Fantastic Four movies. I didn't even know it existed.
Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards. The dude cousin from The Bear is the Thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
It's clobbering time, cousin. Pulls out a gun. let some rocks off.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Where's the Fantastic Four? What city are they based in?
New York. That's where the Baxter building is.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to say this right now.
Everything
if
is
you're asking
technically New
about a
York.
mainline Marvel superhero, 9 times out of 10 it's New York.
Yep.
There are
Damn,
very
everybody's
specific-
protecting New York.
Yep.
There's very specific ones that are considered not part of New York, like
Like
Gambit,
the West Coast Avengers as a unit.
West Coast Avengers,
Chicago
Gambit.
needs some love too.
They're like, Chicago's too dangerous. Stay away from Chicago.
Even the
Detroit.
villains don't go there.
Right.
Wait,
Atlanta.
you set it all
That's,
up?
Nah, they heard King.
No.
Nah, Doctor
No.
Doom heard King Bond was there and decided, nah. You can keep that. You can keep that. Mephisto made a deal with King Bond to get him out of hell because of how much havoc that man was causing.
How many Southern superheroes do we have? I know there's Gambit.
Rogue, Gambit.
Whoa, Suge, you want yourself a Coke? You want some Coke, Suge?
That's
there,
Southern.
there aren't any Atlanta superheroes, are there?
There wouldn't be a superhero in Atlanta. There would not. There would not be a superhero in
Actually,
Atlanta.
there is a Marvel character from Georgia, and I hate it, but it fits. It's fucking U.S. Agent. It's fucking John Walker. It's the fucking Patriot. It's
US
that
Agent.
dumb motherfucker. Of course,
From Georgia.
Yeah.
But he's not fighting crime in Atlanta though. Like
He ain't. No, he ain't.
it shouldn't make no sense.
Yeah. But nah.
Batman would fuck up Atlanta.
Is Batman in New York?
Batman's
Gotham
in
City is
Jersey.
one.
Gotham
Jersey?
City, Jersey.
Stop.
DC is all fake cities. Marvel is
Yeah.
all
In real locations.
mostly.
DC is no, not all of DC's cities are fake. They just tend to have a fake city where a real city is next with the real city name. Like the distance from Jersey to New York is the exact same distance from Gotham to New York.
Okay.
Gotham's Jersey.
Gotham is Jersey. Metropolis might just be Kansas City.
Goddamn Guidos.
Metropolis always kind of gave me like LA.
Kansas City?
But then again, it's also like
Well, remember, you got to be able to get. You got
Also
to
New
remember,
York.
Chris. You got to be able to get there from a single bus
Oh, okay.
from the rural, from like country ass Kansas.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Wait, a single but couldn't they just go to upstate New York?
Hold on,
It's
let me
rural
double
as
check
shit.
this Metropolis.
But yeah.
where's Metropolis?
I was about to say Marvel's mostly real locations, but then I thought about Wakanda. And
Oh,
just
it's just-
like a lot
Actually,
of the
no.
made-up shit in
Metropolis
space.
would be DC. Would be New York, I guess. Which is weird because New York is in Marvel Comics because there's a Batman in New York.
Wait,
You mean DC Comics?
yeah.
Yeah, I meant DC. Oh fuck, my bad.
It's like,
Detective Comics.
oh, yes. Metropolis is New York, but there's a New York in. Hey.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes, yes.
What
You
is
know what?
Gotham then?
Points that don't matter.
Gotham is in Jersey, and Metropolis is supposed to be across the bay.
Oh, so New York.
That's like Batman and Superman are two
Batman being
geographically
in Jersey
close.
does not make sense to me though. He's more like a New York superhero.
Yeah,
It's because of the similarities with
his
Spider-Man.
great
Or
Gatsby,
Superman.
great Gatsby vibes.
Yeah, definitely. Big Bruce
Well, it's
Wayne.
because of that
Great
art. It's also
Gatsby.
because the art style of the original animated series, which influenced a lot of what Metropolis is Art Deco,
Yeah,
which gives it that old New York kind of vibe because New York also had a really good Art Deco era.
damn. Getting down to the nitty gritty of it.
Okay, so the skyline is based off of Toronto.
Oh,
That
So it's
makes more sense.
It's a fusion of Toronto and New York City.
It's not as good as San Fran, Tokyo.
But it would be where New York is because, Gotham's in Jersey and Metropolis is supposed to be like across the bay.
Is there a Big Hero 6 too? Because Fortnite, like, I'm on the arc of the Battle Pass that's going to give
You
me
mean
Big
the
Max.
you mean the Disney movie or the actual comics? Because those aren't the same things.
movie?
No,
Well,
they haven't said
if
anything
you
since.
played Kingdom Hearts
Kingdom
3,
Hearts. That's the sequel.
that's basically the sequel to Big Hero 6. And then I watched the movie years later. And I was like,
Origin story.
that's why that guy was not in much promotion.
Hey,
yeah.
Actually playing Kingdom Hearts, so I was like, I see. Makes sense now.
say DC has fleshed out a good chunk of their United States. Like, there's places outside of the usual.
Was Green Lantern California, or was that just
Wonder Woman's California. Gateway City is a harbor town in California.
So San Francisco?
Probably.
Sounds like it.
I mean, the gate.
Yeah.
What else could it be?
Oh, and just talking about San Francisco, kind of funny did their 10-year anniversary video, like breaking down the history of all the shit they've done over the last 10 years.
Hmm.
I was like, damn, 10 years is a long time. But I remember day one of this, and it's just been a constant for over a decade now.
Hmm.
So it's sick. If you got a spare 15 minutes, go to the Kind of Funny Games YouTube channel and watch the 10 years of
Oh
Kind of
yeah,
Funny.
I saw Greg post it up on Blue Sky.
On Blueski.
Blueski.
He also got a tattoo, two tattoos. One of the Kind of Funny 10 logo, like on his forearm, and one of Garfield on the back of his leg.
Nice. Oh,
Damn,
and
he really got a
Anton,
Garfield tattoo. That's crazy.
you were right. Coastal City, where Hal Jordan is from, is in California.
I know that from the Ryan Reynolds movie.
You know, the director's cut of that Green Lantern movie was better than, people gave credit to.
The director's cut? Yeah, after the first cut, I wasn't. No. I don't know what the director could have done.
Oh, come to find out, they cut out a lot of the scenes that made the characters feel like people.
Oh,
Type shit.
The good parts of Ryan
It really made the connection. It really helped show that the feel for Hal's willpower is empathy
mm-hmm.
and more positive, heroic emotions than like just being the petty dumbass that he kind of is at this point in the story. Like, it's actually pretty good.
Why would you
Take your word for it.
cut that out?
Executives.
It's not sexy.
Everything's
That's
got to be
why-
sexy.
I mean, executives
Marvel
are some of the
TV.
biggest fucking idiots to
Yeah.
exist.
Well,
That's
because they're not
true.
supposed to know what they're doing. They're just in a position.
Yeah. How do you get to that position? Two things. This is what this country runs on: nepotism and cocaine.
Yeah.
You do with that information what you will.
You're right.
I haven't been wrong yet.
I mean,
That's why,
shit.
that's why I won't be on the C-suite. It's like, no, he'd be right. We can't have him here.
You're
Right
right.
don't make money. Which is
Only be-
wrong.
Right.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
Right. But hey, that's capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
That's just.
I was about to say the only right that works in America is the right wing.
Do they even work?
No,
No.
they're already having a civil war. They're already eating each other alive.
They
I
pretend.
hope they don't stop.
The motherfucker hasn't even been inaugurated yet, and they're already trying to eat each other's faces off.
A bunch of assholes.
And a lot of people have learned direct action kind of works because, apparently they're already pushing a bipartisan law to break up the healthcare monopoly. One CEO got shot, and the whole entire healthcare insurance monopoly might get broken up. I'm not saying, but I have been listening.
Right? These are not my
Causation,
words.
correlation,
They're, yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I just have this ability called pattern recognition.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Call and response.
right, consequences,
Action, reaction.
Fuck around. Find out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
just make as the 2024 mantra was, to fuck around is human, to find out is divine. And for that motherfucker, it was divine iron. I mean, Lord.
In a cosmic sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Cosmically. In the cosmology of whatever.
You got hit with that winter soldier. just 3 shots. And then you can reset your bullets by doing any of your abilities, to offset having only 3 shots. Winter Soldier is kind of disgusting in Rivals, by the way. Just having the ability to keep ulting is
again.
That's insane.
It's insane.
Again.
Imagine seeing 8 people get killed by one ultimate. 8 people. There are 6 people on the other team.
It's a 6v6 game. This man
Somebody
literally
got
ran the
clapped
score up.
Somebody's got clapped twice.
One person got clapped 3 times, honestly.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
You telling me you left spawn and immediately got bent over? That fast?
Damn.
That's rough, buddy.
That's feeding.
Rough. Let's just turn off the console time.
Yeah. Let's go to bed. Read a book.
That's uninstall.
Go put a job application in.
That's hitting the Reddit. Like, yo.
That's trading in your PlayStation. Like,
man, I hit the Reddit.
Yeah. It's time to become an accountant, my boy.
Yeah.
It's, go, drop your scrub quote, say something so dumb. You're known as a legend.
Yeah.
And then go get yourself, go put the fries in the bag, my guy.
Yeah.
Just put the fries in the bag.
Time for a new hobby.
No, like, that's the thing. They can't even put the fries in the bag because there's high elo cashiering now. And
don't tell me, no. Ranked food service? Ranked food service? No, I couldn't do that. I could not do that.
I'm not gonna lie. My job at the pizza place, I got put in rank like immediately. And they were like, yo, at the end of the night, they were like, yo, we haven't made this much tips in a while. Maybe if we put somebody that's nice on register, we get more money. Well, guess what, buddy? You're doing register exclusively. Yeah.
You got ranked.
I hit
Hey, man. It's an achievement.
My first day.
Well, they could go work at
you got placed in Diamond 2, my guy. They looked at you and went, our Q numbers are shit. We need to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
Chick-fil-A, is grandmasters.
Man, you got to go chase down the car and tell them my pleasure. Somebody robbing you, you got to help them rob you.
They go they're like Aizawa with bandages.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's awful. That's awful.
Yeah.
It's like you ask for Chick-fil-A sauce, they realize they forgot it. You just see them in the rearview mirror.
Just sprinting you down like the goddamn Terminator. Or like that one time, what was it? Black Panther was chasing Bucky, Steve was chasing. Running down the street.
The model in Rondodon.
Men just running.
Yeah. Doing 80 on 20 trying to get you your sauces.
On foot.
The Lord's chicken.
That's how they be acting.
Bronze is Popeyes and Checkers. Like, they don't even give a shit.
Oh, man.
Man, he's trying to fight you.
Yeah.
They're upset about their rank.
No, Popeyes is those rank-based gatekeepers. You're doing well. You're about to hit promotion, and then you just get the worst team known to fucking man. But if they're on the other team, all of a sudden they're dropping Popeyes chicken sandwiches the first 3 days of that shit being new.
Oh, man.
Legendary fucking runs, making Boondocks clips real.
Popeyes is so fucking good, but they...
Oh, my God.
Even
the Boondocks clip is based off of the Oprah free chicken thing that happened, and people lost their minds. I'm sick of people losing their minds over some fucking chicken, y'all.
I have to agree. It's not hard to fry yourself up a bird or roast yourself up a bird. It's not that hard. Like, dog.
For
At
the
least the okra shit was
for
free.
the uneducated, it's pretty hard. I've seen people try to fry stuff that don't know what they're doing. Houses are going to come down.
Chris just jumps to. Have you seen? Well,
I mean, that is what happens on Thanksgiving when they try to. I know I said
Oh
fry a
my
bird.
God.
I meant chicken, not a fucking turkey.
The confidence of a mediocre white man trying to fry a whole turkey and not know how to fry anything is just that's
That's
What's
something.
the
That's some
what's the
audacity to be to
yes,
aspire to.
what's the
Jesus.
trick for deep frying a
air
turkey?
fry.
Well,
For deep
one
frying
thing
a chicken-
is to don't have it all the way frozen. That's the first
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want it
Well,
dry. You don't want it
that's how we-
frozen.
thawed
Thawed
out,
out.
Well,
Make
no,
sure
that's
and
oil's
dry.
actually at temp.
and dry.
Yeah.
Room temp and
No
dry.
water. You don't want to fill up the oil all the way. You want to
that's a fact.
you want to have it off, put
Air
the
fry
bird
that shit.
in, see how much it's going to rise with the bird in, and then make sure your oil levels are good, and then make sure your temps are good. If the bird is not frozen and with as minimal moisture as possible, your oil levels are fine, and your temp is fine, you're going to have a good time. You can even turn the fire off when you put the bird in there and turn the fire on once it stops bubbling so high. But
Yeah.
people just don't. I think they just say, oh,
Look,
I got this.
Once again, to
Put
be
it
a
And they
in there
don't have
mediocre
this.
white
frozen.
man, 5 beers in, about to
Oh.
deep fry a turkey who can't
That's
even work the
crazy.
fucking oven.
That's the crazy part. It'd be
I'm
like
just saying.
12. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and they've already had 5 beers.
No, it's not
Football
11. It's
hasn't
definitely-
even started.
No, it's definitely 3 in the afternoon because this motherfucker didn't do anything on time. Because if he did things on time, we wouldn't have these fucking problems.
Wife is 2
It did-
seconds from signing divorce papers.
Kids
No,
didn't
wife
take the
already
turkey out of the freezer.
Wife already has. She's literally like basically if their poor
She's
child
recording.
does not stop the flow of wine and or liquor, there will be a divorce this Christmas.
Kids keeping the parents together.
So shouts out to all our non-American viewers. You're getting deep cut American lore.
Yeah.
I don't even think this is deep cut American lore for our non-American followers. Can you let us know if this happens in your country of origin? Because I feel like this is just what happens when a bunch of adults get around each other with liquor.
Do they
Leave it
fire
in the
fry
comments
a
on
giant
Spotify.
bird?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, turkeys really are kind of an American thing, but I feel like the same principle would apply to a duck, and that would really change the narrative.
They don't fry ducks though. They confit the duck, which I guess is the same thing ish, but on a lower temperature.
That's still frying though. You just
Technically.
actually, what is the French word for frying? I should know this, but I don't.
Freaked.
Is it?
I think so.
Freak.
They are.
That's what they said. Then I freaked it. And I fried it. All perfectly. It's all on the
Fire.
up and up.
It's fire. It's fire.
F-Ray.
Yeah. FRIR.
So Freerin, starring Zendaya.
I'm seeing the
Holland.
vision. I'm seeing the vision.
But like you lost me at Tom Holland as Himmel, but I get it. But
We don't
Freerin
actually have to have Tom Holland as
is
him.
Zendaya.
Oh
Needs
man.
that. I needs that.
You know?
Well, has anybody played anything else? I know, Madrid, you were talking about locking in on Metaphor. Did that pan out?
Since Wednesday.
I've just been so tired, man. I had 4 days off. And I did beat the boss that I was on though.
Right.
I worked that nigga.
Nice.
I just had to break the game by getting a certain ability. And now the game has been broken for me. So I'm in the last dungeon and I was like, yeah, let me be silly and play some of these other classes that I didn't really play with these characters.
So silly.
So silly, so fun. But I wasn't getting enough XP, so I just went back to what I was. because I need to finish maxing out 2 more archetypes so that I can get the super special move that breaks the game even further.
Sounds like a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's a JRPG.
Luckily, I'm built for it, though.
Yeah.
You know. Honestly, I'm done grinding. Like my actual character levels do not matter anymore.
Oh.
I'm like, as far in that regard, I'm OP. I literally just need more archetype experience points for 2 characters, for 2 jobs, for 2 characters. Well, 1 job for each character, so 2.
You need that
Mhm.
8 kill in the 6v6 game. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. One motherfucker getting clapped twice. 2 motherfuckers getting clapped twice.
You underestimate the one person getting killed 3 times.
It's also very possible.
Yeah.
The rest of the team wait was like, yo, let's not go out yet. They were just like, no, fuck that. Again.
All right. So y'all ready to feel old?
Oh boy.
Yep. We all saw it. Got to bring
Saw
it to
what?
the show. Games
hit
that turned 10 years old this year.
Okay.
Games that are a decade old. The
Okay.
Witcher 3, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 5, Batman Arkham Knight, Rocket League, Fallout 4, Super Mario Maker, Black Ops 3, Rainbow Six Siege.
Damn. What a good year. Solid ass year 2014.
15.
15? Oh god, it's 2005. It's 2025.
It's 2000.
Oh no.
Somebody texted me 2005 on New Year.
Oh man. That's cool. Rocket League is 10 years old.
Yep.
Hmm.
Kind of funny in Rocket League. Both. Handshake.
Ew.
Fucking time is moving.
Yeah. Yeah. My
The
bones
Witcher
feel it
3.
for sure.
It's taken over a decade from The Witcher 3 to The Witcher 4. And that's probably not a 2025 game.
Oh, that's definitely a 2026 game at best.
When did GTA 5 come out?
Poof.
2008?
No. I wanted to say 2013.
2000?
September
2000?
17th, 2013.
Oh, yep.
2013. I don't know. 2000.
I was
It's a
like, I was
PS3
an
game, right?
adult when, yeah, it was a PS3 360 game.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking about GTA 4.
Oh, yeah, GTA 4 would have been, I want to say 09. Let's see.
I think you're right. Oh,
2008.
damn.
Late 8?
Nope,
April.
early, April 29th.
Damn.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in the fourth quarter of 2007, but got pushed to 2008.
Right? That's like GTA 6 is definitely getting
Pushed, yeah.
Yeah, that's also why we don't have any release dates for much of 25 because everyone's like,
But if we come
Hey,
out at the same time,
fuck away from me, GTA. Stay the fuck away.
Tell us when, damn it. Tell us when. I hate that that's the case. Like,
They can't because that game's overproduced as shit. And it's gonna take so long and so much effort to get that shit off the ground.
Yep. Well, it's
so
not
much
starting
that,
off
just
with
like
online.
that everyone in the industry is so fucking shook about the game.
Well, I mean, number one, they want time off to play it. Number one.
well,
Number one, they want a chance to fucking play it. And number two, like, come on, let's be real. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the biggest release of the year simply because it's Grand Theft Auto 6.
it's
Yeah.
going to be the biggest release of the decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It's the best-selling PS3, PS4, and closing in on PS5 game.
Damn.
Maybe I just wanted to come out now just so we can just rip that fucking Band-Aid off.
Yeah, for,
Everybody.
like I'm ready to be at the point of not caring about GTA and there not being a GTA game on the horizon, fucking shit up for games I actually care about.
Right.
Yes, that's how I feel right now. Like I could care less if I receive the game or don't. Like honestly, I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm not getting it anytime soon. That's going to be a console exclusive. So it's like, shit. I'm out of the conversation. Leave me and my shit alone.
I think
It's not
you're
coming
gonna
to
get PC faster than you're expecting.
Yeah.
Probably, but also I don't care.
Just because of how much five and like role playing and the amount of the user base that is PC only at this point. Like, sure, they can make all of those people double dip, and they intend to, but
But really what it is just the fact that PC players are cheap. They don't spend microtransaction money like console players.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they have
That's-
to keep upgrading their PC parts.
You don't really have to do that as much. Like I'm only now.
Yeah.
Like, we're being 100. I only need to upgrade my stuff now for 25. And
Well, how
I've
much
had-
do you have to spend? So if you look at it aggregated, the
Right.
amount of those microtransactions that you need to make a macro purchase for your GPUs and CPUs and your cooling fans and your water decks or whatever the fuck else y'all use. And your
Well,
beans, because you need
your
beans for your
beans.
really just
Beans?
truth be told,
This
it's
is
just a
food.
processor and a new motherboard. That's it. Everything else is just I'm doing it because I can. You know how it is when you're building stuff. Oh, I'm gonna just replace this part, but I can replace this part. You can't replace this part without this part.
Yeah.
It's only 2 parts. For me, it's legitimately
need
only
to
2 parts.
You get a
Replace
GPU.
everything except for my case and my hard drives and my SSD.
Okay, 3 things. I got 3 things I need to replace.
See, there goes another thing. You just
No. Okay, wait. It's been a long time. I should have had an SSD a while ago. That's
Yeah,
all.
the
That's
fact that
that's
I
what that
started
third one is.
off with at least
That-
the
that- right.
SSD.
Right. Well, no, but also this shows the age of my build. SSDs were still expensive when I made my PC. When I built it, SSDs were still
Yeah.
expensive.
Are
So
they
like
back to not being expensive?
they're not expensive
Oh,
anymore.
we
Nowhere
built.
near,
When did we
like-
build your PC? 2016 or
Yes.
2016? Yeah.
Yes,
So yeah, SSDs were very expensive.
SSDs have
That was
fallen
the
straight
height.
down
Yeah,
over the years.
the PS5 has driven down the price of M2 SSDs like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I know. I have a 2 terabyte on my computer right now, and it
I have
didn't
2
break the bank.
terabyte in my PlayStation right now.
It was sick.
I need a 2 terabyte to put in my PC. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It helps with all the videos.
The videos are on an external hard drive.
It ain't a big enough external, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do like a little server bank, a little tiny, with all the hard drives on it.
Yeah, honestly, if I could chuck all of them that are in externals and like
Mhm.
just put all of that as like one file system,
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
that would be amazing. Or just get like a 10 terabyte SSD somehow and say fuck it to everything that I got.
How big do SSDs go?
Probably
And,
like unnecessarily big. I know 12 has to exist.
12. Oof.
Fuck 12.
Yeah. That type of time.
8.
8's the biggest
How-
SSD.
Yeah.
Well,
M.2, right?
no. 100.
Okay, that
Ooh.
sounds.
But that shit is expensive though.
Yeah, I mean, but gradually over time that price will come down. So right now the tech is up to 100 terabyte SSD.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to just do a build.
Exactly. Like I know when I actually do my PC is going to be expensive because I want a fancy new case, motherboard, And then the 3 parts I actually need: a new motherboard, a new processor, a new CPU, and a motherboard is all I actually need.
For sure,
Motherboards aren't
I
expensive.
need a new CPU, GPU motherboard. I at least need built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi just as an option on my computer.
You're not gonna upgrade your RAM.
I mean, I probably will. Like odds are, but my RAM's like the newest thing on my computer, so
Oh, okay.
hopefully it'll hold up.
Yeah. That's all you really
That
need.
should be fine. Is the only reason I would probably end up buying new RAM is because, you know, if I'm getting a new motherboard, why not get one with 4 RAM slots in it?
Oh well,
You know?
I have 4 RAM slots. Only 2 of them are in use, but like if I could just get an upgraded version of this motherboard with the CPU so I can run Windows 11.
Nah, I would never run Windows 11. Windows 11 is losing market share to Windows 10.
You need to get what is it? Tiny 11 or something like that. It's like Windows 11 with all the bullshit.
Didn't Microsoft break that the last update they did?
I don't know.
Sounds
That's a
like
good
something
question.
Microsoft would do.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Which version of Windows are we on? 11?
I'm
Yeah.
on 10.
There's like rumors
I'm on
that
10.
Windows 12 or whatever is about to come out within the next year. Yeah, July to October, Windows 12 should be coming out because Windows 11
2025 or
has been
2026?
this year, because Windows 11 has been kind of a disaster.
Well, yeah. I mean, number one, the hardware requirements alone made it incompatible with most machines. So the average person who would have just upgraded to Windows 11 because it's Windows 11 couldn't because of the hardware requirements.
Correct.
Then, when they could get around the hardware requirements, Microsoft broke that. And number 2, and number 3, Windows 11 isn't that much better than Windows 10 for how far Microsoft believes they should be able to shove their fist up your ass.
Yeah, especially when they dropped this Copilot thing. It is.
Oh
terrible.
My God! Don't get me started on that fucking Copilot. Why are you putting your AI bullshit on my fucking machine, you sick piece of shit? I don't want to update my shit. I don't want any of your more proprietary bullshit.
Yeah. They got a point.
Let me integrate ChatGPT like a good Apple does.
I just want them to stop shoving AI down our throats.
Right. I know.
That'd be great, but that's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Because, like, for the most part, they're just using it to make us lazier, and then ultimately, gather information to phase away most of our jobs.
Well, yeah, because that's the only way you could actually imagine this making money. Like, how is this supposed to make you money? And the answer always comes down to, we don't need as many people to work on this stuff because we get the computer to generate it. But the computer's not generating it at any decent quality, so you end up needing to hire at least most of that staff back just for them to turn a piece of shit to take longer to turn your piece of shit into something presentable when they could have just made something good in the first place.
Look at Sora. Like, Sora really...
What's Sora?
That's the OpenAI video creation thing. Like text to video.
Yeah, I think I saw they did like an Adidas ad mock-up that looked like wildly realistic, and people were like, "Wow, this is so cool! This is the future." But I'm just like, it didn't make those faces out of nothing.
Yeah,
you know, they took people's likenesses with or without their consent, and if it was with their consent, it was probably like under duress. And created these. Where's your consent? You take my face. Get it.
They also still with people's faces. Looking at this, the website on OpenAI, Sora, the uncanny valley and just like the little things that it doesn't get right is very like off-putting.
It is, but enough people would be fooled. By any of those things to, like, you know, people who aren't in actively in like the technology or like online, or if like they're just on Facebook type shit, they're not gonna they're not gonna really be paying attention to those things. Like
That's
even
true.
like the look at the hands thing, some of this shit looks fine at this point.
Yep.
Like
They
that
did
was
Yeah.
because
But
they
also,
train
like
extra
6
hard
months
on
ago.
hands.
and then
Yeah.
also another thing about it though is also you have to remember when we're looking at social media profiles, you're not going to see their fucking hands.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and by the way,
have y'all seen
fifth Balatro one, my fifth W, Balatro.
GG.
Let's go. GG.
GGs.
Let's go.
Without the
Let's go.
legendary Joker?
I know, because I got a better. Okay, look, I'm going to say this right now. The best uncommon Joker that I've ever seen is Bootstraps. You get a multiplier for every $5 you have. I ended this game with $197. This bitch was at like a plus 50.
Yeah, that's the way to pull yourself up.
Right. Right.
Have y'all seen the AI profiles?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
They're talking about introducing. Apparently, these have already existed since like
They've already, well,
2023.
dead internet theory.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, dead internet theory basically states that the average person isn't actually posting on social media as much as these sites need you to think. So a lot of what you see is actually just bots. And this was before Elon bot shitter.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of time you can look and see, like, even just being intrinsically on Twitter for a long time during its, its high and low period, like you can kind of tell we're like, all right, we're seeing a bunch of recycled tweets. We're seeing a bunch of like the same posts. We're seeing a bunch of like just hourly shit posts. Is like a person isn't running these things. They got bots up here just like, all right, use this algorithm for posting. And there's so many of those pages that like were popped up.
Yep.
People who have like 5-6 Instagram accounts just for like different things, or like it's a business model, honestly, like building up a niche Instagram account with like certain posts that's going to get attention, and then ultimately either selling it or like just using it for advertisement purposes to get money off of it. Like that is, for all intents and purposes, not a real fucking account. There's nothing authentic about it.
And then don't forget about the aggregate accounts that are just, hey, this is just a bunch of stuff I've seen on the internet that I'm posting. Good chunk of those are probably bots now too.
Yeah, and not to mention the catfishers as well. People with some real undiagnosed mental illness who just feel the need to go and impersonate others and stir shit up on the internet. So yeah, I mean, I definitely get it, but just seeing them like push those AI profiles like in a way, or at least having it reported on, like really brought some things to light. Like a couple of the profiles they highlighted were black. And I was looking at somebody on Blue Sky like, yo, I was interacting with this AI profile, just I guess just for research to see like what type of shit they're on. And it was like the weirdest thing. It was like, hey, so how many black people were on your creation? It's like, it's weird, but there's no black people that helped create me. I think this is a huge oversight. It just helps.
But also part of the reason why is because like every single black woman and most of the women who were actually in that part of computer science were like, this is gonna be terrible. Do not do this. And everyone's like, nah, we need to make the suffering nexus or whatever they call it, the pain vortex or whatever they call it. And they were like, no, like I've read multiple articles from them. They're like, no, this is why it's going to be bad. These are like the racial issues that are already in tech that are only going to be exacerbated.
Yes.
And then also you got the classic, if a machine cannot be tried, a machine should not make decisions.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Yeah, that's my thing. I do feel like science and technology is the answer, but I also feel like science and technology requires a certain amount of regulation through the lens of ethics and like moral consequences, and asking like, okay, we could do this, but should we do this? Like, does this provide any tangible results that are going to positively benefit everybody or most people without any drawbacks.
But don't you want to make the Bene Gesserit from Dune? We love that movie. We should definitely make the.
But don't you want to bring back dinosaurs? But why?
No. Oh.
What do we have to gain from that?
Well,
Mhm.
in Jurassic
Study
Park
their
case, it was
genome,
money
man.
because let's be real, a theme park full of dinosaurs would sell out like Disney. Like, God, I'm just saying. I ain't even gonna fuck with you. I'd be there twice a year to see the Velociraptor. I know, but a zoo with some fucking dinosaurs, that'd be tight.
I thought you were about to say it eats. And I'm
It
like,
would
it
eat.
does.
Oh no, it would eat.
Does-
Oh
it
no,
does eat.
it'd be eat. I just hope I'm not there to watch. Let's put it that way.
There would be the people that would want to be there.
I mean, I would want to be there. I just don't want to be there
I
that
don't know.
day.
Some Triceratops pork chops.
And here's Madrid. Why is our vegan always the motherfucker talking about eating
Bro,
whatever
I
mythical ass animal
don't
we're
want
talking
that.
about?
I don't want that shit, but I know somebody's gonna be like, throw that motherfucker on.
Why are you the first? Yet you're the one who's always talking about putting that
Bro,
motherfucker
you're
on the grill.
instigating
Like,
it.
are
You're
we not going to
gonna
talk about what
at
you wanted
all.
to do
You're
to
just gonna
Togepi?
instigate-
Am I wrong in saying that if Jurassic Park was real, people would not be going there to try and eat the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I
I didn't say you're wrong about that, but I'm just wondering
Okay,
why.
then. I'm just shining the light.
Why is
The
it you
Flintstones
always
foods did
thinking
look
about
good.
eating?
Saying the quiet part loud.
I mean,
know,
by
because I'm not a
alien thing.
coward.
I don't know. I think the quiet part is what you want.
Tell me what you
You got
want.
a little rosemary, a little thyme.
Little time.
Garlic
I'm
butter.
pretty sure if you brace that shit in a little red wine, some beef stock, that shit would fuck.
Mm-hmm.
On the floor.
Oh man. So yeah, we need to run science and technology through a lens of
Yeah.
ethics to make
We
it make
absolutely
sense,
do.
you know. And there absolutely
also the
needs
thing
to
about
be
it,
more
though.
diverse voices in there. It would be
Right.
one thing if those diverse voices didn't exist, but no, they're actively stifled in outs.
Yeah, because also if you actually went and did the ethical, because 9 times out of 10, the ethical thing is to not do it.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is. The ethical thing half the doggone time is to just not do it. And you can't have the thing if the ethical thing is to not do it.
Right. All right. Well, does anybody have one more thing gaming related?
No, I'm gonna save it for next episode. I played Fields of Mystria, and but I've only had 2 hours of playing it, so I don't really have like a good concise review of it yet.
That's one of those
Farm and Sam's.
Farmasimilums.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get
It's
in
good
and
so
play
far.
Harvestella next.
Harvestella. Oh yeah, that's on the list.
What was the name of this one again?
Fields of
Already forget it.
Mystria.
This is the one that has like
Mistria. Yeah, it's pretty much this one is just like Stardew Valley so far, except they've added more into like the social aspects of it. It does things better than Stardew, and it does some things that not as good as Stardew. But I mean, that's always going to happen.
That's a fair trade-off.
But this one, I mean, the person who made this game has definitely loved Stardew Valley because there's a lot of likeness here. But I'll give a full review on next episode.
Okay. Well, remember, until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Blue Sky, Anton6. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me at Chef and Chris on Blue Sky.
Madrid,
You can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
Jalen.
Twid Bishop on the internet.
All right, this has been a Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The last episode, I didn't do an AI title, but it was an AI description. Until next time, keep it cheesy.
Taking our jobs.
Oh, shit, if you want to write episode descriptions, be my guest. We will completely cut the AI out of the equation.
Nope.
If you feel like writing episode
See,
descriptions.
these game names are being picked out by AI at this point.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
That's a random Japanese name simulator where they just put a bunch of words in a hat and pull them out.